All right, next up, another Bowman half case. This one was drafted teams. There they are. It is the second half of the case we used for number 13. This is number 14.
The last player to play in 4 decades? I don't know. That would mean he started in the, 70s or 80s, so I don't know. I don't start watching baseball till the late 80s, early 90s.
So it must have been 89 through 2011 or so. Did Griffey make it to 2011? There's a Wit Chrome.
Yeah. I had trouble doing combos on this stuff. I almost was like, we almost need like 2 combos. Doesn't really need 5, but I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, Vizquel played till 2012.
Omar Vizquel.
Hunter
Yeah.
Dozier to 250.
I remember he played on the Giants into the 2000 something.
Garcia, purple to 250.
Oh, so the other one from last week that nobody knew that I got was the last 2 baseball teams that changed leagues. One was in
Oh yeah,
whatever 80 something, and one was in 90 something.
Were the Brewers the last team before the Astros?
Yeah. So I knew the Astros, and then I really had to think about it. I was like, man, I think it's the Brewers.
I would have had to think about it too if there was anybody in between.
Yeah, I don't really remember the Brewers changing. I just knew. I think you've mentioned it before. Like, people, someone's just mentioned it before, but it was
We got
before.
a gold shimmer here.
Oh,
Gold shimmer auto. Mario Feliciano. Falstrom, your Brewers.
did he sign on his face?
Yeah, he all the way up from the very bottom of the card to
Oh man,
to his face.
that seems unnecessary. Who signs over their own face?
His autographs are all tall like that. I don't think they're all touching his face necessarily, but
Oscar.
Brian Hayes to 250.
Basketball mixes are going to be fun. Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to think. Have
we
done
17,
any
18, and 1920?
No, it's all 1920.
Oh, it's all 1920.
Yeah, it sucks. I'd like to do some more timeliney basketball stuff, but the 1819, like I have like nothing for 1819, and they're all $800 billion. But I guess 1920 is the same. So, what's the difference? Yeah, nice Anthony
There's
Bolt.
a Yankee, Tim. Anthony Bolt. Yeah, well, it's a little hard to do breaks that have like 1 or 2 boxes from each year. Just because
it would have to be like 1 box from each year.
Yeah.
That'd probably be cool though.
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams. But then if you get like the Pelicans, you're only good stuff is from 19. If you get the Mavericks, your only good stuff is from 18. You know.
Yeah. What? Dennis Smith Jr. 17-18.
That's true.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You'd almost rather have the Lakers than any team because you get a LeBron. Well, Cavs.
Cavs,
guess what,
he was on in
17,
17, 18. And I think his 18, 19 Prism, he's like in a Cavs jersey and it's a Lakers card.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason I think those are not quite as like crazy as that 1921's got a good picture. He's in a Laker jersey. Speckle auto, Brandon Howlett, right over the crotch there with the auto. Thanos.
Brandon, we made a white spot there for you to sign on. No, I like to sign my pants.
I wonder if he's covering something up there.
Yeah. It's like, at least I don't sign all over my own face like that other guy.
Dylan Carlson to 125.
Except the cards.
Yeah, 3 in the bottom 7. And 2 in the top 5.
You had 4 in the bottom 7. 4 in the bottom 7. 3 in the top 8.
Cooper Johnson. Tim.
No, it ended up being a pretty equally distributed. Well, I guess you didn't get much in the middle.
Nothing in the middle. But if you averaged out the picks, they'd be pretty close to the middle. Yeah, you could have had the bottom 7 spots in the Yankees and people would have hated you.
The truth is, nobody really hates or likes anybody that much in this group. They're all just kind of buying their spots, and hoping for the best.
Just floating along.
Hoping for a shiny thing.
Another Yankee, Ezekiel Duran. To 499 refractor auto, Tim.
I forget what the second Yankee is.
Aren't like Volpe and Pereira neck and neck for that?
Oh, maybe.
According to our draft. I don't know how Tim's got him ranked.
Yeah. That's what I meant. From last night's triple. Let's try to see what the second Yankee. Oh yeah, Volpe and Pereira. Volpe was 11 and Pereira was 12.
Yeah, that is interesting, Shark Sitch.
Maybe someone thought we've gotten all the Red Sox Durants. There can't possibly be more.
Oh, they're 9 default anyway. Jeez. Feliciano purple. Falstrom. More Feliciano.
Wait, did he sign on his face that one? I missed.
Not quite, but very close. He made it right up next to his ear flap there, but not right over his face. And all the way off the bottom of the card on the bottom. Blue non-auto. Wow, John Diaz. Nice. Non-auto blue. Little German. Dominguez spanning the globe. Blake Rutherford refractor to $4.99.
Game on. Trying to think of some more fun trivia from the other night that try to get, you know.
Well, did you get any right that you were proud of that you thought most people wouldn't get? Seijas to $4.99.
Let me look back and see. Here's one you might have got that we completely missed. Do you know Reservoir Dogs?
Yes.
Yeah, it was what is the colored nickname for the member of the gang who takes the diamonds and seems to be the lone survivor, and what is the name of the actor who portrayed him?
Oh boy. Is that Madsen's character?
No. See, we
seems to be the lone. I've seen that movie multiple times and I just still don't remember it.
We thought it was the actor who is in Pulp Fiction with Honey Bunny, and we could not remember his name.
Roth.
Yeah, we were like Tim. And I remembered Tim, and then finally remembered Roth.
Was it Mr. Pink, Steve Buscemi?
Yeah, totally. We said Mr. White, Tim Roth. We were wrong on both counts.
Judge to $4.99. Did he play Mr. White? Were you right about that? I think he might have. Sounds right.
I think so.
Yeah, I wonder in a trivia setting if I would have gotten that one too. I don't know. Probably with some thinking.
There are some tough ones. This one, we had no clue. It was what word? You know how there's the word doing triple duty one?
Oh yeah, Tony Dibble for the Mets, Tim.
What word can be used to identify a chain of convenience stores in Thailand? A measurement in photography equal to 1/100th of a second, or a brand of baking mixes? We had no idea. I don't even remember the answer now.
The only way I would be able to get into that is the baking mixes, I think.
Yeah.
You know. But unless it's a Bisquick, I don't know.
That's where we were like Bisquick, Crusties.
Yeah. It's a
Betty Crocker. That was a tough one. Usually the words doing triple duty, we get that one because there's usually like two that we have an idea about, 2 categories or whatever. This one was like 0. I was like, I don't know what one is for any of those things. Well, I guess we could, yes, the baking ones.
Yeah, that would be the only.
Photography one is 1/10 of a, what is it? Equal to 1/100th of a second. It's not instant. Nope. That's a good guess.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
It's not ISO.
Studio to 499 refractor.
ISO is like the general term for the photography for all the overly big. Yeah, it is, huh? Well, the funny thing is I had no idea how pitifully small they were. I don't watch the breaks like on the live video feed. Probably should have paid attention to that like years ago when we made them. You could barely see the dang things. And I'd spent time doing those like wrestling photos, and you can't even see their faces. It's so tiny.
I never noticed it being a problem at all with teams.
Jitterbug. Yeah, the teams you can make out the logos barely.
Another blue auto, Quinn Cotton to 150.
Well, do we have Quinn Cotton in the first half of this case?
Randonix, yes, we did. I think it was a base.
Yeah. Jitterbug. It's Jiffy. Little German looked it up.
Jiffy?
I mean, Little German knew it. Yeah.
See, now, I think of Jiffy like... I guess those are baking mixes, huh? Because aren't they the ones that make the cheesecake that you don't have to bake?
I don't know. Never heard of them.
Bobby Witt, Chrome.
I've never heard of Jiffy in either three of those categories.
My grandma used to make this thing called Jiffy Dessert, which was like obviously it was like a half cake, half like cherry pie filling whipped cream. Yeah, it's so good.
Sounds good.
Classic UP amalgamation of different kinds of sugars and starches. Gore to 125. Tim. Jiffy makes me think of like oil change places. Are those national? Jiffy Lube?
Yeah.
Speckle Cooper Johnson. Another dude. Tim, more Cooper Johnson. My grandma used to get her milk in a bag, yeah. From Quick Trip. They still do it that way. When I was growing up, we had the regular. We'd buy the regular gallons. It's not bag, Tim. It's bag.
Not big. B-A-Y-G. Straight from the cow. I thought this question was fun because I got it right. According to an international poll of over 6,000 people conducted by scottdesign.com, what is the least favorite color in the world?
Wow.
And it was the feud, so like if you got a top 5, then you got a point. But if you got the
so
number
what
one
do they
overall,
mean by color?
Color.
Yeah, but like, so just any color.
Well, Scott Design, you know, probably like it's probably like a paint.
But pretty much probably like a primary or secondary color.
Yeah.
Like they're not drilling down too deeply. Yellow, that's an awful color. Jackson Rutledge. Tim.
So that's what's funny is I had an answer, and one person in our group was like, yellow is the worst color ever, and I was like, worse than orange? Orange is the worst color.
No, orange is good. Yellow is bad.
That's weird. I think the exact opposite. I like yellow and I hate orange.
Red is also not a good color in my opinion.
What colors do you like?
Blue, green, orange.
Oh, blue's the best.
Cabello for the Yankees to $2.99.
Yeah, I don't really like red. Too bloody.
I guess I'm also thinking kind of in terms of like personally, like I can't imagine buying a shirt that's red or yellow. Mountcastle to $4.99.
Yeah, no. I was sure it was brown. And everyone's like, yeah, but brown's so like non-offensive. Like, everyone's house is
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah, but it is like well, it's got some bad
You know.
associations.
Yeah, exactly. One especially.
Yeah.
And the answer is brown. Or was
Yeah.
brown for this poll. And I think yellow was like higher than, like, people hated yellow more than orange.
Yeah.
In this, there's only 6,000 people. It's not like it's.
Yeah. I mean, we have more than that just in the chat right now.
Yeah. It's weird they're not talking at all, but we definitely do.
Yeah.
So purple was 5, gray 4, orange 3, yellow 2, brown 1. I was surprised that yellow was second least favorite color over orange.
Bryce Ball for the Braves. He's a good one. Chew. Your Braves.
Power tie.
Andres Jimenez to 150. Top 100.
What is it about the cracked ice atomic? It looks so good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, why is that so pleasing? So much better than the shimmer, say, or the wave.
Is it because it's like diamondy? It looks like it's valuable because we're conditioned to think that like diamondy shaped sparkly things are valuable.
Yeah, I wonder. I am also, like I've said before, in Panini products, I'm a fan of the Pulsar.
Yeah.
I like the Pulsar. I don't like the wave and the shimmer as much. Maybe they're too busy, too much going on in like the wave and the shimmer. Stephen
The wave and shimmer.
Paolini. Chew.
Did you know yeast is like really hard to find right now?
Yeah. Dominguez Chrome.
Speaking of dough and bread. Yeah, all the hipsters are making bread.
I had to go to Walgreens for something yesterday, and they had plenty of flour at Walgreens, of all places. But yeah, I'm not making bread. I didn't look for yeast.
UCCF hipster? I don't think so. Where is UCCF? I wanted to tell him that I tried the New York Times crossword puzzle last night, and it was impossible. I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah,
So
I want to say they get worse leading up to Saturday.
That's what he said, yeah.
So I don't remember. Like, do they have them on Sunday, or is like Monday the easiest, and then all the way
I don't know,
to
but
Saturday,
I had to
Saturday stumper.
I had to reveal like a third of the puzzle just to be able to do it, because I couldn't do it.
Welker to 75. Oh, really? I think I would have a hard time now, too.
There's all these clues that are like Ottoman Empire founder, Moor's foe in the early 8th century. Like, I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
So
learn history.
the Vandals, weren't they against the Moors?
No. Well,
Or
maybe,
like the
but
Mongrels, or
again, maybe, but that's not the yeah, the Moops. No, it's Visigoth.
oh,
Don't even know what that is.
Feliciano, Gold Shimmer, Quinn Cotton to 150, Feliciano to 250, Rutledge, Howlett, and Johnson to 299, Ezekiel Duran to 499, and some base, Paulini, Ball, Dibble, Cooper Johnson, Anthony Volpe. We call it. Kenzie Gore to 125. Groshans, gold paper. Two Witt, one Dominguez. Only two Dominguez in that case, I think.